wing and he's headed to Missouri. But aside from his high-flying, thunderous dunk package, he averaged 23 points and 11 rebounds per game. He also led Mocan Elite to a 19-3 season, capping it off with a Peach Jam championship. But despite his elite athleticism, his skill set is far more impressive. Let's start it off with his right foot jab step. He drives left almost 100% of the time, and there you can see why. He's got a quick first step, and he's great at finishing in the paint. On very few occasions, he'll rip through right when it's available. But this is all just a setup for what he really wants to do, which takes us to his pull-up game. You see once again that he starts with a right foot jab step, but good defense cuts him off, so he hard plants with his right foot to a step back jumper. Take note of the hard plant here. It takes good balance to create separation, but at 6'10", it's very tough to defend. Another option is to hard jab and pull if there's space, and Michael's got this one in his bag too. But on to the bread and butter, the Hezzy 1-2 step pull-up jumper. He sets his man up with a soft crossover to his left hand. Then comes the Hezzy, and his feet go right into a left-right gather. He keeps his balance and gets great elevation, finishing with a high release over outstretched arms. The defense typically plays the drive, but even when they contest, he's still 6'10", so good luck stopping him. This move is going to translate to the NBA, but that's not all he's got. Here he adds the side step to it. To break down the footwork, it's a right-left 1-2 step jumper. So he pushes off his right foot and gets separation to the side. What makes this more difficult to defend is that he doesn't use a hard dribble like he would for a regular step back jumper. Not sure if you've noticed, but all these moves are designed for him going left. So why not force him right? Well, he just so happens to be able to execute it in either direction. He does look for it more frequently going to his left, but he's shown he can knock it down going either way. Lastly, he can pull up on a dime in transition, and regardless of the defense, he can knock down well-contested jumpers. This makes him the automatic go-to guy at the end of the game, as he can get his shot off over just about anyone. Now, let's break down 4 ways that Michael is able to score while playing off the ball. First, as you would probably have guessed, he's able to shoot off the catch. This means he'll be an option to run off screens. He's able to square himself to the rim in mid-air and always has great elevation, which allows him to knock it down from deep. As mentioned earlier, Michael averaged 23 points per game in the EYBL. Impressive, right? Well, not even comparable to the 36 points he averaged this high school season. My point here is that nobody can average that many points from just jumpers. He runs the floor hard whether it looks like he's going to get it or not. Let this be a lesson to some of you taller players who are working to develop into wings. That does not mean you don't need to rim run and rebound like a true post player. You want to put yourself in a position to make plays at all times. So whether you're rim running, moving without the ball, or crashing the glass, it just comes down to hard work. It's an indicator of your motor, and we like high motors. But moving without the ball specifically taps into your IQ and awareness on the offensive end of the floor. Watch as Michael cuts into the lane on low post speeds, high post speeds, and any other situation where he finds an opening in the lane. He always has his hands up and ready, showing a good target. Some of this is by design from certain sets that his coach is running, and some of it is just his natural feel for the game. The fourth way that Michael scores while playing off the ball is simply by cleaning up the glass. He's very active and he pursues the ball on each shot attempt from his teammates. This is toughness, and not everyone has it. But not everyone averages 30-plus points per game either. Are you starting to get the bigger picture? His activity in all of these different areas are how he's able to produce at such a high level. Be honest, when you create a player in 2K, you probably make him 6'10 or bigger with freakish athleticism, the ability to handle the ball, and the ability to shoot it from deep. I get it, I've done it before too. But then try and truly grasp the fact that Porter can do all of these things, and he's only 18. On the defensive end of the floor, he does a great job of rotating from the weak side to block and alter shots. He's got great timing, and we've seen he's got the length and athleticism to assist bigs in the task of rim protecting. When playing one pass away, he does a good job of playing the passing lanes, which often result in run-out dunks. Now let's put it all together. We're in South Carolina at the Peach Jam Championship. Mocan Elite faced off against the PSA Cardinals in front of a sold-out crowd, and it was a defining moment for Michael Porter. I want you to pay close attention to the application of each category we broke down in this video. In this single game, you'll see a little bit of everything. He hit a few pull-ups, ran the floor for some easy buckets, slashed into the lane for a couple paint points, got a few putbacks, and even hit this half-court buzzer beater to go into the half. And that's exactly what a great player should do. Make an impact in multiple categories and do whatever is necessary for your team to win. In 27 minutes of play, he scored 33 points on 12 of 16 from the field, 5 of 6 from 3, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also grabbed 6 rebounds, had 3 assists, a steal, and a block. But deeper than the numbers, we saw his raw emotion on the court. He was competing to the best of his abilities and on the biggest stage. The motive was never about getting his, it was about winning. Adopting this mindset will make you a winner in basketball and in life. It's not all about you, it's about what you can do for your team, and in life, it's about what you can do to make a positive impact for others. They won the game 93-65 and were crowned the 2017 Peach Jam champions.